Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Today we are watching episode 10 of season 2 of Legend of Korra. So the last episode was interesting. We got to follow Korra as she went back in time. She had a vision, she saw what happened with Aang, the little hints we've been getting. Apparently it was about this guy called Yakone, who was a criminal, a triad member, or a triad leader, who was tormenting people, who was a special kind of bender, who could apparently bloodbend, just like Tarlok's father. And he could basically do whatever he wanted to people, with people, no matter if it was a full moon or not. And yeah, Tarlok was obviously his son. So yeah, it was interesting, and we got to see, like I suspected it, but we got to see and verify what made Tarlok into Tarlok, what made him who he is, and have the views he does. But we didn't get any information on Amon, though. Like, I don't know, and like initially I thought Tarlok and Amon were maybe the same person. Then I thought that maybe they were working together. Then I thought, no, that's not it. And then in the last episode I talked about, before we started, I talked about how I thought that maybe they were brothers who had a major falling out. And maybe not, because I think it would have been a bigger deal what happened to Yakone if that was the case. But at the same time, we don't know for sure. Like, the whole thing with Amon is that he is a massive mystery. And I really want to know more about him. Because wouldn't it make sense, a lot of sense, if like what happened to Yakone, what Aang did to Yakone, took away his bending, that created two people. It created Tarlok, who saw his father's ways and like, he did it wrong, you have to do it from inside the system and become a dictator and take over, create a police state and what have you. And the other side was that, no, was Amon, who was going to be like, no, I'm going to take away all bending from everyone, using blood bending in some way. I wonder about that, because it seems like Amon is taking away bending, but I'm doubting that it's permanent, is the thing. It just might not be something that comes back on its own. You might have to do something to bring it back, just like Aang had to in the end of in season 3, when he lost access to the Avatar state. And maybe it's the same thing, kinda. As you can tell, I'm quite intrigued by this story so far, and I can't wait to find out more, so let's go do that. Before we get started, as always, just want to mention Patreon, link in the description down below, full episode reactions and early access. I'm at least a season ahead on Patreon, so check it out if you want to.
And most recently, Amon ambushed Councilman Tarlok, took his bending and nearly captured the Avatar as well.
See, that's the thing that makes me suspicious. Or maybe, no, I mean, there was no one there to play for. There was no audience to show. It was suspicious, however, how Amon said that he would take care of Tarlok, he would take Tarlok out, and the other four who was with him was going to go down and take care of Korra. Like, why did he want to be alone with Tarlok? For some reason? Because if he can take away bending by doing something with blood bending, then it stands to reason that he can give people their bending back as well, after he's taken it away.
I'm sorry you were scared, but everything is going to be fine now. I promise.
Yeah, don't know about that, dude. You might have dealt with Tarlok, but... Or no, you haven't. He's still in the wind.
Tarlok isn't who he says he is. He's
No.
Yakone's son.
It all makes sense now.
Yes, indeed, doesn't it?
And where's Tarlok?
Amon captured him and took his bending.
What? I fear Amon is entering his endgame.
Can I get some hot water? Korra needs more tea.
You're a firebender. Boil it yourself.
Tension.
I like Korra, but you've been keeping the truth from me this whole time.
Yeah, you kinda have.
The kiss, Mako. I know.
Well,
Yeah, what now, dude?
can we deal with our relationship problems later?
Well, there might not be any relationship to worry about later.
Yeah, exactly. Just have the talk, dude. It's complicated, but I mean...
I want to be sure my family is in safe hands.
Of course I'll help, old friend.
Oh, it's nice
I
that
didn't realize
Dave...
you two were out here.
that they have gotten accustomed to each other or like to become friends again.
Would you mind giving him a bath? He's filthy.
This is not what I signed on for!
No, indeed.
Do you know where my keys are? I can't find them anywhere.
No, dear.
Oh, found them.
Good, dear.
Yes, dear.
We're here to fix a spider rat problem.
I didn't.
Oh, like that voice didn't sound ominous at all. Stay on your toes. Well done, Tenzin. Nice.
The other council members, are they all right?
I'm afraid not. I just received a call from Chief Saikon. They've all been captured.
I am surprised that Saikon was that easy to change sides. Like, I thought he would be very, very much in Tarlok's pocket.
It is a tragic day indeed.
Indeed. You said it yourself, Tenzin.
All right, kids. Time.
He's approaching his endgame.
I've dreamed of this day for so long.
Yes.
Yeah.
The time has come for the Equalists to claim Republic City as their own.
See, I expected this to happen like in episode 7 or something. Like after the pro bending arena situation, for them to, yeah, essentially start an open conflict.
There it is.
Wow.
Still
How are
intact.
we going to pay for all these parking tickets?
Ah, screw it. There we go. Problem solved. I wonder what powers that taser glove.
I think I will.
Yeah, I think I will. Bowling gets shotgun.
They've crashed into the harbor.
Send a river rescue unit.
Chief, all river rescue ships have been sabotaged.
I need to send a wire.
To whom, Councilman?
The General of the United Forces.
Oh yeah? Oh no. Hurry up with that wire, dude.
We need to evacuate immediately. Everyone stay close to me.
Yes, he can airbend the gas away.
Not these mecha tanks again.
Yeah, they're a problem. Magnets as well, huh? What a situation. I think you're in over your head, Tenzin. It's too many enemies. It's all going wrong, isn't it? Oh, really? That's a surprise. Earthbending seems like it should be useful against these. Redirect the lightning. Yes! Nice. Oh. Very nice. I was thinking earthbending should be useful because it's like, it's blunt, it's heavy. Air or fire is not going to be very useful against those things. But apparently there's, yeah, you can be smart about it. Gravity. Gravity triumphs.
We will capture them before long, and you will have your daughter back.
Who are you, dude?
Look.
Oh no. Hopefully, oh no, it's that guy. Like Amon's right hand. I like where this is heading though. This is like turning into kind of like season 3 of The Last Airbender, where we had to be like guerrilla fighters.
What's wrong?
Where we are behind enemy lines.
Coming.
Oh yes, that's perfect. Even this dude has arrived. And you have to hold your ground, you have to stand your ground, because it's time to give birth. Let's just hope that the others can get back in time. It's hard being a metal bender against these people.
Stay away from my dad's ex-girlfriend.
Hey!
You need to go back inside this instant.
Taste my
theory! Secret weapon.
Never mind.
Yeah, just let it go. Did not see that coming, to be honest.
Oh, thank goodness you're all right.
We caught the bad guys.
Yeah, you did.
Let them fight?
Let was not.
Hello.
Hello.
More airships are coming.
Everything's not gonna be fine. Is it, Daddy?
No. You have to go in hiding. Like, it's very obvious where you are. See, that's not helping your case, Mako, standing right next to Korra.
You and your family are the last airbenders. There's no way in the world I'm letting Amon take your bending away.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lin.
They're a priority.
I've sent word to the United Forces. They will be here soon. And once my family is safe, I will return.
Yeah, it's fortunate that the message got out in time.
You're learning well.
She's still not airbending. And she doesn't have access to the Avatar state, as far as I know. Because she's so bad at the spiritual side. Is this Amon's ship? I guess not. It's just sending goons.
Mustache guy!
Yeah. It's a good a name as any. Get lost, loser.
They're gaining on us.
Faster,
well, that's not good. Thank goodness that we have... Oh, she's not... I was gonna say thank goodness we have Lin. But she is gonna go.
Don't turn back.
Lin, what are you doing?
She's gonna sacrifice herself. Hey, get wrecked. Oh no. Yeah, I thought this was what's gonna happen. I thought this was what was going to happen. Jesus, that was a tricky sentence.
That lady is my hero.
She is.
We should get moving.
It's time for some guerrilla warfare. And that friggin' love triangle.
I won't tell you anything, you monster.
Very well.
Aww. Who are you?
We will be arriving in 3 days' time. And then I look forward to winning back Republic City together.
What?
As you wish, General Iroh.
Okay, that's not the voice I associate with Iroh. So I'm guessing that is Zuko's son. Jesus. And of course that was extremely intentional, because everyone knows that voice extremely well. So, General Iroh, huh? The Dragon of the West returns. Although in a new form. Oh, I'm excited for this. It's gonna be fun to see what happens next. So maybe we won't be guerrilla fighters for very long if these reinforcements arrive shortly. I can't be sure, of course. Like the motion, the touching the finger to the forehead thing, like it looks like what Aang has done, but on both occasions. When we've seen him, like first with the Fire Lord, Ozai, and now with Yakone as well. It looks like what Aang has been doing when he takes away bending from people. But, I don't know. Yeah, I thought that was exclusive to the Avatar. Like, I'm there's other things going through my mind, of course, but that's like central. Like the thing that just I keep thinking about and keep thinking about. Like, this can't be permanent, can it? Like, what's the mechanism? What is Amon's story? What's going on? Like, I am assuming that this is going to be over with in the next 2 episodes, that Amon will be the villain for the first season, and then there will be a different villain for season 2. Or maybe there won't be. Maybe it will be pushed off. We don't have anyone who can be like an intermediary goal, like we did in The Last Airbender, because in The Last Airbender from season 1 the goal was defeat the Fire Lord, but we had central to season 1 was Admiral Zhao. Took me a moment to remember his name. And then in season 2 the main villain was Azula, and then in season 3 it was Ozai. So like it was Ozai all along, like the Fire Lord all the time, but we had like side villains or like intermediaries who were acting on his behalf. So I'm assuming that Amon will be dealt with in this season, and then someone else will be the villain in the coming season, and so on. And it feels like there is a lot left to learn about Amon, because I will not accept if they just ignore developing him further, like, because he has been such a massive mystery, and we need to unravel that mystery. Slightly, at least. I'm way too interested. And I need to know what's his story. Unfortunately, however, I will have to wait until the next time. I'm really hoping it gets answered slightly, at least, in the next episode. But I will have to wait. And so will you. Until next time, I thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.